Velzyland is an extreme example of how killing the corals changes the wave. First time I surfed Velzyland was in 1970. It was one of the hollowest inside waves I'd ever rode. Matter of fact, the first wave I ever caught at V-Land, when I took off, the water was so clear, I took off, did a bottom turn, I thought I was going to hit the coral right below me, and I jumped off my board. That's how clear and how much coral coverage was on the reef at V-Land. But years ago, Velzyland was all raw country right there. When it rained, there was a number of different creeks that flowed out into the whole bay area there from Velzyland over to Sunset. This dispersed the mud from the rain evenly across the reef system and allowed the surf to clean the reef in a very quick period of time. This keeps the corals healthy. If you cover the corals with continuous amounts of mud, they die. But now at Velzyland, as you can see with Pam snorkeling around and body surfing under the waves and poking her head in and out of some of the cool cracks and caves, that there's no coral left at Velzyland. The only thing there is just algae growing on the reef. The coral died. Why did the coral die? Very simple. They built a whole bunch of condominiums right there at Velzyland, between Velzyland and Sunset. And now all of the rainwater is channeled into one single creek that flows out right over the top of the reef at V-Land. So there's an undue amount of sediment that's built up on the reef at Velzyland, and it's killed the corals. Now that there's no coral to drag on the underside of the wave is much more mushy. It used to be a barrel ride every single time on the inside at V-Land. I remember watching Buttons there in the 1970s getting the most amazing tube rides, one right after the other, almost mechanical. But now half of the waves just mush out when they get to the inside. That's what happens when we kill our coral reefs.